Hellblade, Senua Sacrifice. Play.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua.
O gráfico desse jogo é lindo, mano, lindo.
Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. Dead. It's breathing. It's breathing. He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
Esses olhos azuis.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. Why doesn't she know coming? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead. I can feel you coming.
O áudio 3D disso é muito foda, mano.
Oh, how rude of me.
É minha grosseria, eu nunca
I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell high.
Look, up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you came.
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe. Turn back. Go back. Go back. It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
You see them? You can see it.
Look around and you will see them. The drowned, the sick, the slain. Here they lie, rotting in the fields and rivers of hell. But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness... builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
Eles podem sentir você. Eles sabem que você está aqui.
You might think she's brave to go on this journey on her own, but it isn't bravery that drives her. Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
Mano, baixando por esse gráfico, velho. Incrível, incrível.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us. There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Hey.
Use your eyes. Use your eyes.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the river of knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Beleza, mano? Tranquilo? Como é que foi o jogo barra filme lá?
Hunger's like a pack of wolves in a hunt. But she's not stopping. Not this time.
Saiu viva no final. E conseguiu terminar já?
Land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell.
É,
Place
curtiu.
they call Helheim.
E tem outra... Ele tem outros finais, né? Mano, o gráfico desse jogo é lindo demais, mano. Incrível. Ele tá na promoção na Steam, hein? Acho que ele tá 13 ou 14 reais, ele. Só joga pelo PS4? Aí é foda.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the
Helheim.
darkness is in Hellheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul.
Ela não tem alma dele lá.
Her dear beloved, Dillian.
William.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
Olha o tanto de corpo, mano, dentro do mar, velho.
The bridge to Hellheim. I forget its name. She forgets
The
too.
Vikings. Esse jogo tem
But she does remember that only
sequência
they
maravilhosa. Sem
cross it.
dúvida, mano. Ainda mais nos ouvidos, tá ligado?
To forget it. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it.
O ouvido aqui tá cheio de chiado, só de tantas mulheres falar. Foi 3D, mano. Muito foda, muito foda.
The Northmen speak of
Homens do
9
norte falam
worlds.
dos 9 mundos.
The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind,
Alfheim.
and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim.
Isso só me lembra
The mountain giants
de
dwell in
Jogar,
Jotunheim.
mano.
The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the
Niflheim.
world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim, and that is where you must travel.
Olha, gráfico, ação, tudo que eles fizeram pra eu entender como funciona a mente, tudo. É, mano, teve psicólogo, teve um monte de coisa, velho, tudo pra... É, sobe aí, querida. Ah tá, é o F, não, é não. Tô apertando o botão errado. That's the way. Oh, great. Esse aqui tem lá embaixo.
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it.
Esse daqui
She
eles
can't
vão
go
pra
back
voltar
now.
agora.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
A pessoa fica doidinha, mano, só ouvindo essas vozes, velho. Perigoso, toque neles.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them. I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way.
Quem é você?
Never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth,
Mentiroso, velho todo. Putz, é
liar,
minha
an
verdade.
old fool.
Cuidado pra não morrer engasgado de novo.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Esse mesmo morto tá mal, velho.
I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye,
Seus olhos.
and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
See what happens if you focus.
It's niche. look towards the gate. And the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it. It's dangerous. Follow it. It worked.
É foda, essas vozes falam pra não ir, depois fala pra ir, fala pra ficar, depois não avança. Mano.
But I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Nossa fúria.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real.
Guys.
But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights. You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Mano, eu não sei, velho. É, tem.
The world of the
Eu lembro
dead
que
is
tem na Game
ruled by the
Pass.
giantess,
Tem na Game Pass, então
Hela,
tem pra Xbox também.
daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter.
Hardship.
In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the
Para
dead.
ressuscitar os mortos.
To Hela, your Dillion was
O Tyrion
sacrificed,
foi sacrificado.
and with her you must bargain.
Barganha. Deve barganhar com ela. Peraí. Tem caminho? Tem um negócio aqui, mas... Decide aqui. Veja uma lâmpada aí. Big fight. Portão, volte, você precisa abrir.
The gate to Helheim.
Diz, mano, que nem ela, nem ela vai saber o que fazer. Um fala pra voltar, outro pra avançar, abrir o portão, outro pra fechar.
Rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind
Você
that door,
consegue.
she must find him.
Can't do.
Shh. Someone's here.
A escuridão. Pega a bolha de mim.
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore.
Resistirei mais.
Just give him back.
Tchau. sério. Nossa, nossa. O negócio não dá nem pra acertar ele, mano. Que feio o bagulho. Ela viu a própria morte.
Of what's to come.
Pobre Senua.
Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
Ai, que agonia.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of
Questão
time.
de tempo. The Dark World. Meu pau. Se a podridão chegar na cabeça de Senua, todo o progresso será perdido. Nossa! Tem que fazer os Ela não pode morrer. Porque senão a maldição vai chegar na cabeça dela e ela. O progresso vai perder. Vai perder o progresso. Caralho!
That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat,
Que negócio da
the
hora,
dark
mas.
rot will grow
nem
and
foda ao
soon
mesmo
it will
tempo.
take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow,
Bloquear não sem querer.
whatever
Aqui não
the
sai.
cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua.
Senua.
The goddess
Helheim
Hela
encontra a terra de
lies
explosão.
behind
Para
the
abri-lo,
gate
você
to
deve enfrentar
Helheim.
os deuses que protegem.
To
Deus
open
do
the
fogo,
gate,
Surge,
you must first
o deus da
face the
ilusão,
gods that guard it.
Sauron.
The god of fire,
Para
Surt,
Sauron, Surt,
and the god of illusion, Valravan.
Sauron.
Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
O do sol é mais fácil.
It won't open.
E derrotar os dois.
Valravan, ancestor of the seers and
Mestre
master
dos
of
corvos,
ravens.
ele caça as presas
He
com seu
hunts
poder
his
de
prey
ilusão
with his powers of
e
illusion
banqueia do
and
resto
feasts on their
delas.
remains.
Olha que brisa, mano.
Follow the path to Valravan and
Ela
defeat him in
derrotar
battle to earn
guarda
his
para ganhar a
mark.
marca
The
dele.
gate
O
to
portão de
Helheim
Helheim pode ser
cannot
aberto
be opened
sem ela.
without it.
Não pode ser aberto sem ela, na verdade. Mano, esse gráfico, velho, que lindo. Negócio aqui.
The Northmen say that Odin
Vamos
and
nós
his
chamamos
brothers
que Odin e
killed
seus irmãos
Ymir,
mataram
and that the world
Ymir.
of men was formed from his corpse. They made his bones into stone, and his flesh into earth, and his blood
Mar
to the
salgado.
salt sea. They set his skull to be the bowl of the sky, with his brains for clouds. Odin and his brothers caught the sparks flying from Muspel and made them into stars. And to protect the new world from the giants, they used Ymir's great curving eyebrows as walls.
Usaram a sobrancelha deles? Meu Deus, velho.
Illusion hides the path to Valravn. Don't trust your
Confio no que vê.
eyes.
Encontre outro caminho para
Find
ver
another way
a
to see the
verdade.
truth.
What's that? It's a door. No, it's not. Push it. Push it. Push it. What will happen? Come on. She did it. She did it. She did it. Look. Something's different. Change.
It's funny. We all want to see behind the veil, don't we? Once we do, we mostly just close our eyes again and pretend what we saw was never really there. Senua never could close her eyes.
Pode fechar os olhos. Agora pra tentar ajudar bastante.
Begged.
Ele não desceu. Vem por aqui. Eu tentei abrir da primeira vez, não foi?
This is the price she pays for seeing things differently. Because once you gaze into the relentless darkness, all that lurks within it can see you too.
Pode vir, bicho feio.
You're close.
Nossa,
He's gone.
combate dela é muito da hora, velho. Acabou?
The Northman will not stop her. She will find what she's looking for.
You will find. Aqui é o lugar que eu vim. Aqui o portão.
Valravan's power of illusion comes from ravens. Align the ravens to break his magic seal.
Show me what you have seen, Truth. Look how much it's changed. It's all different.
Dá pra subir aqui. Aqui, será que dá? Ah, tá. Opa, boa noite, Sounds. Tudo bom, mano?
To break the seal, align the ravens with the
Did
mark
that?
of Valravan.
Fox. Descer por aqui?
Something's happened. Something shifted. Can you feel it?
Porra, eu poderia muito bem pular, né, velho?
Do you feel it too? It's like crossing into another world that looks the
Pro
same,
enigma.
feels
Fala que isso aqui tem bastante desse enigma, velho.
an imposter world.
Eu não sou muito bom com
The
isso.
forest itself is watching
Apesar
you.
que sempre joguei Deus da Guerra.
You know what to do. Stay back.
Stay back.
It's not safe. Don't listen to them. Listen, don't.
To break the seal, align the
Para que
ravens
você
with
olhe
the
os
mark of
povos com a marca de
Valravan.
Valravan. Espera.
Which
Ver.
ravens? Can't you see them? Line up
Primeiro
the
tá aqui, bora ver
ravens.
como é que mudou.
Shh, 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 shh. What is it?
I hear something.
If you hear the song of Valravan, follow it, and it will lead you to him. But be aware of his illusions. You can't always trust your eyes.
Essas rodas, velho. Pelo amor de Deus. E tem mais. Tem esse ali. Só que o portão tá fechado.
Listen, focus. You need to focus. Focus.
Dá pra abrir. Olha isso, velho, essa voz. Brisa, mano. Ó. Daí. Eu tinha uma subida estranha aqui. Abaixa. Nossa.
Challenge me.
Aí.
He's gone. He disappeared. Where did he go? Where is he? It's all your fault.
Puta, que brisa, velho. Olha ele respirando de novo.
Fight me. Is she lost?
Outra passagem.
First time. Last winter, before the tragedy, she journeyed into the wilds of her native land, living off berries,
Portão aqui.
roots and rabbits. It's not uncommon, you see. We call such risk a gelt.
E abrir o portão.
Some, like Truth, become gelt in search of penance. Others, like Senua, to purge a
É
curse.
burra.
Those who make it back are forever changed.
She can get up now. She can get up now. What's happening? She can get up now. How can she get out? It must be magic. Dark magic. A trick. Valravan tricking her. Valravan. How can she get up? Bait.
Será que com o tempo a voz dela, a voz que ela ficou ouvindo, diminui,
It's
mano?
not. He's helping her. It's not
Essa
him.
mulher é
It's
chata, hein?
She's doing it on her own. He's not tricking her. It's magic. It's an illusion.
Parece daqueles spoilers que a gente fica recebendo, tá ligado? Você quer jogar um jogo e eles ficam falando o que fazer.
We picture fear
Picture
and we
fair.
think of a shadow in the woods, a creature in the night.
Vai ter briga de novo. Quando fica escuro assim, tem aqueles monstrinhos, velho.
The worst kind comes without warning. A deep and primal
Tem outra
signal from
rota.
within.
Aqui é outra rota aqui,
A
ó.
reminder that just because you cannot see the threat, it doesn't mean that it's not already here.
Go round. Find your own path. There's a different way.
Fechado aqui.
Finished.
Nossa, filho da mãe. Não!
Get up quickly!
Pô, tá me tirando, mano. Aqui é... Sei lá quem eu sou. Filha do Kratos, pronto.
Ymir was a
Apesar que ele não
frost
usa
giant,
espada, né? Ele usa...
a being of darkness. And
Quer
all
dizer,
his
ele usa
sons and
a espadona lá
grandsons were
do
dark
pai
after
dele.
him. Of his daughters and granddaughters, some were monstrous, but others fair. But there was another who came from the ice. Buri. In shape, he was like a man, big and powerful. His son, Bor, took a fair giant to be his wife, and they had 3 sons.
Pai Supremo.
Odin was the eldest, and the Northmen hold him to be the foremost of the gods,
Odin.
the All-Father.
Odin, o pilantra.
Do you know
Não
what
tem
it's
nada.
like to leave everything behind? Your home,
É?
loved ones, to head deep into the wilds. Perhaps
Que
never
parece que
to
vai se
return.
mexer, vai.
Senua does. Because when darkness speaks, it changes
Esse não foi o
everything,
mesmo lugar que eu vim?
turning home into a foreign
Mas tem
land and loved
negocinho
ones
aqui, então acho que não.
into strangers. Exile makes sense when you realize that you were never really home in the first place.
Aí. Ups. Dá pra ela focar daqui. É sempre o mesmo símbolo, né? Ela não corre tanto. Não corre tão rápido assim.
The song. Balravan.
Balravan.
It's over here. It's over here. Is that? It's over there. No, it's here.
Pera, tem um caminho aqui.
Listen.
Vou passar
focus.
aqui, bora ver o que acontece.
It's magic. It's magic. It's an illusion. This reminds her of somewhere. The forest.
Ah tá, tem que passar por aqui.
The wilds. She left the wilds. She
E
went to the wilds a long time ago. Why did she go to the wilds? She wanted to fight her own darkness. She thought she could beat her own darkness. Did she beat her darkness? No. It nearly killed her, but she tried. Druth helped her. If it wasn't for Druth, she'd be dead. She can't beat her own darkness. She wanted to marry Dillian. She came to beat her own darkness and marry Dillian. But it didn't work.
aqui.
She thought her curse would affect him.
Aqui,
She
peraí.
thought her curse would spread to him. She thought she'd bring the darkness to him too. She nearly died.
She thought the curse made her tainted.
Druth helped her.
O negócio mudou pra esse lado.
Raven's helping. He's not helping. It's a trick.
It's not helping.
Can't think. Out in the wilds, in the cold winter woods,
Where have they gone?
she no longer felt fit for this world.
Quem tinha essas mulheres atrapalha, você é louco?
She almost gave in to the darkness.
Parece que aqui chega, né?
But she remembered Lillian's words. She remembered her promise.
Consegui.
She resolved to fight on
Vou
and
descer
kill.
isso aqui.
But there is no such thing as victory when it comes to the darkness. It's not to kill them. Yet, it will gnaw at her, biding its time. Only when she is at her weakest will it strike to kill.
Tries to kill.
Will she find
Mano,
Lillian
eles falam muito,
before her
velho.
time comes?
Ó, tô chegando já no boss já. Eu acho. Ó o pilantra ali, ó. Ui.
Overcome
Símbolo da hora,
Valravan's
mano.
final illusion to face him in his keep.
Tatuagem dele.
I know you can do it, Senua.
Deixa eu ver, tem a subida
You
aqui.
have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Cuidando disso. Posso vencer lá. Caralho, não vencida nada. E aí, o que é?
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called
Ver o que
Findan.
muda, né?
The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why.
Ah, tem uma...
Upon his
Ó,
return, his father's enemies in Erin set
ali, ó.
fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast that was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell.
Essa vida aqui.
6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
Sua querida.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
E agora sim.
broken. The gate is open. Open.
This darkness.
Essa porra.
I know it from the wilds.
Eita, caralho.
It's coming back for me. I'm still here. Are you too?
Estou aqui
Where are
também.
we?
Bem longe de casa.
I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it.
Nossa, parece que tá com...
Relief settles in,
contendo ela o bagulho, velho.
strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua,
Vem até mim.
take my iron mirror. Look into it,
Liga o meu espírito
for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Merda. Nossa. Desvia, caralho.
She's going to die. She's injured. Where's he going? Get out of the way! Get up quick!
Vamos.
She's hurt. She's injured. She won't make it.
Ah, velho. Acho que ela morreu. Só acho. Eita.
He can breathe. We're winning.
Ah, eu desviei, mano. Não! Levanta daí.
It's not over. It's not over. Dude, keep going. Finish finish this. End it now. Stop. Stop.
Ah, pegou ainda, velho. Ah, não! Mais um morro.
It's not over. It's not over. She's so weak. I can see you.
Engraçado. Ei, Miguel! Ai, meu Deus! Ah, mano, eu desviei, velho.
Get up. They're coming. She's hurt. She won't make it. Ignore the pain.
Cara, não morre essa porra, não. É um turno, não dá pra pagar ele não.
Beating. She's beating. She's nearly there.
Ah, merda. Não, morri. Ah, não, morri não.
She's injured. She can still do it. She's breathtaking. Remember your training. Surprise him. She finished him.
Ela vai me ter guardado isso aqui pra esse corvo safado, velho. Aí, porra. Vem, porra. Ah, mano.
Focus is building. You're strong.
Mas não dá pra me lutar com ele desse jeito, caralho.
It's coming back.
Esquece isso aí.
You can do this. Focus. I never beat you in the wild.
Eu nunca pensei você no bosque, né? Era uma ilusão. Aí não,
But not
desta
this
vez. É um boss, mano. Não é fácil assim, não. Mas ó, consegui, caralho. Ah, poxa.
The mark of Valravan.
A marca de
One of the
Valravan.
keys to the gate
Uma
to
das chaves do
Helheim.
portão de Helheim.
Hold it in your
Guarde em
mind's
seus olhos e sua
eye.
mente. Morreu,
With
louro.
every battle, darkness
corvo.
grew stronger. Every
Você falou em
victory
pipoca?
bringing her closer to defeat.
Você disse pipoca.
Unfair.
Algo do tipo.
Isn't
Não
it?
lembro mais como é que é.
In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered
Havia momentos em que ela pensava em romper tudo.
if it weren't for
Esquecer.
truth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard
Essa foi
the
treta, hein?
stories of the Northmen,
Achei que eu ia perder de novo.
and she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming.
Estou vindo.
I still hear
Eu ainda ouço você. Cheguei e te deu sorte. Sorte não, que é pura jogabilidade master. Olha lá, ó, master da ilusão eu ganhei ainda.